Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it is. As usual, it rolls around so quickly, and we're a day late here. We're Monday, the 13th of March. Or actually, I'm sorry, the 12th. That's right. I'm time zoned. Daylight savings time struck yesterday. Time to spring forward. So I sprung forward an extra day. Yes, it is March 12th, a stormy Monday afternoon. But as usual, we're going to go over some tarot cards, Tarot de Marseille, and take a little bit of a look at some astrology. And it will be an interesting ride, so do stay tuned. That's right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some major arcana from the Tarot de Marseille. So let's go ahead and have these come up on the screen. The cards for this week are going to be Justice, Empress, Hermit. Very interesting. The Justice figure obviously is Justice. She's standing there holding her sword in one hand, her scales in the other, carefully weighing options, carefully analyzing a situation, kind of standing back and looking a bit objective. Then we have the soft femininity of the Empress, who astrologically often gets attributed to Venus, the soft planet of love and attraction. But the main thing is that she is nurturing. She is a mother type of energy. You notice she has her shield under her arm. Okay? She is nurturing her shield. She is shielding, she is nurturing. She protects that way. So she protects closely, whereas Justice stands back and says, I hold the scales, I hold the sword, I hold things in justice, I hold things in balance, but she is detached. The Empress is attached. The Empress is directly involved. And the Hermit, he's standing there with his lamp and looking at both of them, shedding light upon both of their energies. So this week, where wisdom lies is deciding when to nurture a situation and knowing when to detach from it. There may be elements of something we need to protect, that we need to stand off and look at it carefully, and there's other things that need to be nurtured, that need to be protected in a different way. This is going to apply to all of us differently. It's a general reading for all of you, but I thought it was an interesting dichotomy looking at these cards, and I have not had anything like this combination come up on the blog. So I thought that was very cool, and we'll take a look at the minor arcana, and they are enlightening and interesting as well. Okay, so as usual, I draw two minor arcana from the Tarot de Marseille. This is a standard practice in working with this deck to add extra advice, practical perspective. We can go ahead and draw two of the Pip or minor arcana cards, as they're called. So the two cards that came up for this week are the Five of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now the Five of Swords is struggle. Okay, it is often seen as a card of sickness, a card of dismay, a card of serious problems. The Page of Wands is proceeding away from that. He's saying, okay, I'm not going to really deal with this. But it's kind of an awkward situation. Again, this is where wisdom comes in. Do we try to heal the situation, or do we tear ourselves away from it? And making these decisions at times can be very trying and very difficult. And this is where wisdom lies. Knowing when to nurture, knowing when to stand off. Okay? There is a distinction, and knowing that is very, very important. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit of astrology. Not a lot of like good aspects that match up with planetary days or anything like that, but the big event coming up now for this week is going to be the new moon. Yay! That's going to be this Saturday, the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Yay! Now it's going to start off in Taurus. Okay, it will be a new moon in Taurus. This is 9:12 a.m. Okay, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And then in the afternoon, around 2:17, something like that, it's going to switch over into Aries. But Taurus is a beautiful sign for the moon. The moon is exalted in Taurus. It does well in that sign. It is a sign of nurturing. It's a sign of fixed earth, stability, but also ruled by Venus. So we have, again, that nurturing energy. So this is a good time for new beginnings. This is a good time for planting seeds, knowing they're going to grow as the moon waxes. As it grows bigger, things will begin to sprout. Things begin to happen. So if you want to start a new project, do some magic to attract some money or love or whatever it is that you need, this will be a great time to do it. Well, there you go. There is your weekly dosage of tarot and astrology. I do thank you so much for watching this video. Appreciate your support. Until I see you next week, many, many blessings.